Welcome, everybody, to the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast, a weekly automotive podcast hosted by four drivers from the PDX Sim team. Myself, Sean, followed up by Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Join us every Monday as we drop a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast where we talk about sim racing, motorsports, and street cars, the new up-and-coming street cars are coming out, fun cars that we would like to drive. So we're talking, the new Porsches, the new Z car, Ferrari, Lamborghini, supercars, hypercars, all the good stuff, and just kind of chit-chatting and bullshitting along the way. So join us every Monday for a new episode of the Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. We really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show. Real quick, if you're a sim racer and you're looking for a new sim rig, check out the affiliate link down below for Extreme Sim Racing. I run an Extreme Sim Racing cockpit for about a year and a half now, and I love it. It's well built. There's no flex. They got great customer service. They got all kinds of products. And right now, if you buy anything through the website, you get a month of iRacing for free. I think it's a month or 3 months. You're going to want to click the link and go check it out because you get some free iRacing to go along with your purchase. And they got Sim Magic gear and all kinds of stuff. So check out the Extreme Sim Racing affiliate link. We'd really appreciate it. Plus, they got some pretty great stuff. Also, if you're thinking about starting your own podcast like we did, check out the affiliate link for Buzzsprout. We chose Buzzsprout because it's easy to use, easy to figure out. And if you're new at this thing, check them out. Check the affiliate link. On your second build cycle, they're going to kick you back $20 in Amazon gift cards. So check it out. We'd really appreciate it. And also at the bottom, there's a support the show link. That'll take you to our PayPal account. If you'd like to donate to the show, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys for listening and enjoy the show. Paperwork.
I tried to finger it out.
Hey, if you ever get clogged up, all you need is one of those long dessert spoons and you can dig it right out.
And it's great because we're live and we're crazy and wild.
What up?
Episode 20. Mike's taking it down. All right, here we
Mike's in the
go.
bathroom.
DGDR podcast, everybody. Episode 20. Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. How's everyone doing this week?
Oh, I'm just doing spectacular.
Just
Just
doing.
doing yeah.
Living my
Todd-
best life in
Todd, Mike-
2023.
Mike seems to be doing some stuff in the bathroom right now. That's what it seems to
Yeah, just trying
done.
to figure things out here.
Pinch and squeeze, pinch and squeeze.
Flush.
Light a match.
I got a courtesy flush. On very often occasion, I have to courtesy flush for myself.
Oh. Oh, hey, what'd you guys think of this last week's races?
Not too bad.
I didn't mind them. I found them very fun. I just didn't get as many races as I kind of wanted to.
Same.
Oh, true,
Yeah,
true.
same here.
Race B was good, especially. I like that
Well,
one.
we were interrupted. It's kind of our racing was interrupted for a couple things, but we had to practice for the other league for our league, and which was postponed. But
Yeah.
Which was postponed, which was fine. Yeah, sounded like some people were having some issues with both the intro tubes and just personal issues in general, which is just fine.
Yep.
Shit happens, so you move stuff back a little bit, and everybody's happy. But Mike and I did some testing, and boy, oh boy, we're probably going to be like 10 seconds slower a lap than everybody else.
yeah, we're rough shape.
Right.
Oh
A little
boy.
rough. A little rough.
Oh boy, there's going to have to be a little bit of tuning.
Oh.
Just Oh boy.
Little dicey.
Let's just put it this way. The car we chose really likes to turn and
Oh.
keep turning and keep turning
Uh-oh.
and turn a little more.
And where's round one? What track?
Alsace Village.
Oh.
The French track in reverse.
French Hills.
Yeah. Oh, you want to turn? Oh, no, I really
That's a
want to
lot
go
of up
straight.
and down, right?
Yes, every up and every down.
And banking, the banking corner.
Hey, oh, what? Banking? That should help you turn.
Right.
I don't need help turning. I can turn just fine. Thank you.
Oh, shit.
I love Mount Panorama. I love Bathurst.
Yeah.
Boy, I think I just by the skin of my teeth was able to make it through that race and then never did it again this week because it's a fun race. It's also a terrifying race. It's just, you can't.
Yeah, especially once you start going up the hill.
Oh, man.
Everything gets real tight.
Yeah, and people think for some reason you can
Try and pass.
there. You can pass. Of course you're going to pass on a road that isn't wide enough to put two cars on.
Yep.
Yeah.
People are stupid. People are really stupid.
Well, it's like I said last week, like people don't put your nose in it. What they do, everybody's putting their nose in everywhere they shouldn't be. And I said that's not how you do it, but yeah, that's how everyone was doing it. It's just like, you're fucking idiots.
Yeah, dumb as shit. Just dumb as shit. But race B,
race B was
a blast.
Good.
Race B is a great race.
Yeah.
That was fun.
It always is.
That was a fun race. That was Group 4 cars at Watkins Glen. So good.
And that Huracan.
So good. And that Huracan.
Woo!
It's a lot faster than it should be.
Mm-hmm.
And it's an easy car to drive.
Yeah. Oh, it was
Love
perfect.
driving that car.
Yeah, it was perfect for that track.
It was fun.
Group 4.
It wasn't as fast as the GTR in time trial. Like, my time trial times are all done in the GTR, but when it comes to the actual race, I thought the Lamborghini was just as fast, if not faster, than the GTRs.
Yeah, it was perfect.
And it just drove nicer.
It did. I liked it a lot better. It had more control.
Yeah.
Felt way better.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, it was fun. It's sad that we weren't able to do our shits and giggles race, but shout out to those guys. We missed you. It's been over a month.
Yeah.
Or close to a month since we've raced with them, and it sucks. It really sucks because I enjoy racing with them so much.
Yeah.
I was a little bit disappointed. I understand totally the postponement and that, but I was disappointed. I was looking forward to the chatter and banter with the guys again.
Yep.
It's a bit of a highlight every so often to have that. So
yeah, definitely. It's too bad we won't have any of the British guys with us in the league. You know what? I need to get a hold of Jamie tomorrow and see if he had his kid, maybe.
Oh, he did.
Possibility.
He did. Yep.
Oh,
he
good.
did. Yep.
Oh, good.
Congratulations.
Yes. Congratulations, Jamie Redken.
Oh, Brandon.
Second baby.
Shib
And
Racer
Brandon.
had his baby too.
PDX Shib Racer had his baby. Big boy. A big boy.
Big. Yeah. 8 pounds, 20 inches long.
Brandon and the missus. Babies.
Yeah.
New little babies.
Nice.
It's very nice. It's very
future
nice.
They're nice.
Future teammate.
Right?
Yeah, I would hope so. So, I mean, I will admit that I'm a bit jealous. I thought by my age I would have had kids already, but
yeah.
I mean, I've done tons of practicing on trying to have kids, but
just doesn't work out.
Just doesn't work out at all. I don't know why. Don't have any idea why.
I couldn't figure out. Like, I don't know. Maybe just doing it wrong.
Yep, I think so.
I almost said something that was a little too much information. I mean, I understand with you, it's hard to get a hand pregnant. Oh, sorry, Mike. Sorry, that was mean. That was mean. I do apologize, but it was funny, so in some ways it makes up for it.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
And speaking of leagues, congratulations.
Oh, hold on. There is something major we've all forgotten about.
Oh.
Ken Block died.
Yeah, that's right. I thought that hadn't happened.
No, we talked about it. That happened on Monday.
Yeah.
Or Tuesday. No, Monday.
Yeah.
It was Monday that Ken Block died.
At the time,
yeah. Rest in peace, Ken Block. Legend.
Dude, that was some of the most shocking news.
Yes, I couldn't believe it.
That was
first day of the new year, basically.
Yeah.
Pretty much, yeah. Yeah, that was wow. That was sort of
it's a shock.
And it didn't happen in a car.
No, yeah. That's
it happened on a snowmobile.
The dangerous stuff that he does in cars, that it would have been a car that got him. You know,
and it did, and it wasn't.
It's not a leisure activity that he was doing.
Yeah.
No, I almost guarantee it wasn't a leisure activity.
Well, leisure in the way that it's not his job, not what he was doing. Like it wasn't, like the hobby kind of thing, almost in that way that took him out, not his racing. And it's sad because he was a really good person.
Oh yeah.
Very positive, very giving, kind of thing. Like he was a very good person. So it's always sad to hear when the good ones die.
Yeah.
Regardless.
Yeah, it's really too bad. It's really, really too bad. It's man, that's a shocker. That was
just crazy.
That was truly a shocker to hear that. It's just awful. Just awful. Oh, man. But going back to sim racing, there have been rumbles that a legend may be returning to Gran Turismo 7 to do some racing.
Oh.
We're not going to say who it is.
We're not
going to say who it is. I don't know. Oh, wait, I do know, but I'm not telling.
Oh,
Todd,
secrets.
I don't know. Todd, you're the one who broke it to us.
Yes, there has been a road beef sighting.
Road beef? Is that true?
Road beef?
Oh.
Yeah, there has been a sighting. He was on Z28 stream.
Z28, what's up?
Friday night. And just saying he hasn't raced since June. He felt like, PD let him down. They blue balled him, I think is what he said. Just by them changing the physics. But he did say 2023 is a new year. So he's going to start with a, fresh outlook on things and probably get back into GT7 a little bit. So you may be seeing road beef here shortly.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah.
And if you're on Twitch, check his streams out. He's awesome. He's one of the best drivers, one of the nicest guys. Highly, highly intelligent. Just well-spoken. And, like everything, his thought process, everything about the guy. Just a really cool guy.
He's a super nice guy. I've talked with him quite a few times, and he is a super nice guy. Like, I can't say enough, and it was weird to not have him racing.
Right? Yeah, for sure. Big time. Well, hopefully he comes back, and hopefully he wants to stick around because everyone's leaving, and everyone's finding better races and better fun on those other sims like iRacing and ACC. More people are jumping ship, I feel like.
What is it? ACC is now doing driver swaps.
Driver swaps on the PS5, I hear.
Yep. So
there's-
that just opens shit up for
Endurance
people who want to do endurance on the PS5 and being able to do actual multiple teammates.
right.
Like that's,
Oh yeah.
I mean, that opens it way up. I mean, honestly, with our league, dude, if we were able to do like the LMP cars
And driver
through
swap.
ACC with driver swap and all that, we would not be on Gran Turismo.
Right.
We'd be doing it on
yeah.
ACC.
Oh yeah.
for sure.
Pardon me.
That would
Yeah,
be the
it's
shit.
yeah, because I mean the physics, the cars they just feel better. Yeah, it's more difficult to drive the cars. You have to know how to do setups to get those cars to go really fast.
Yeah.
But guess what? The setups are also setups that make sense. They're not exactly the opposite of what you should be doing
Right,
to make the car go faster.
Right.
You know, the biggest thing with Gran Turismo is their setups are broken.
And there's a real driving simulator.
Yeah, the real driving. Yeah, I mean, if you're a driving simulator, why don't you just have us, driving down the Pacific Coast Highway,
Right.
Miata,
Yeah.
sucking dick. If that's going through streets of San Francisco, we're gonna drive through the streets of San Francisco. Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. What are we gonna do? Oh, we're gonna burn out a clutch trying to go up the hills
Right.
in the streets of San Francisco.
Oh man, could you imagine? Oh, that would suck.
It does suck. It does suck. You have to realize my Scion, I drove through the streets of San Francisco anytime I would go and see Rob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Rob lived in San Francisco, and it's a bitch.
Half your clutch.
You're pulling on the handbrake, holding the handbrake, and slowly letting it off, and like, dude.
Yeah,
it is the worst.
That shit is.
It is the worst. But if it was the real driving simulator, that's what we would have. But no, you're saying it's a racing game. You say it's the driving simulator, only you give us racetracks and then all race cars also. So if you're going to do race cars, do it right.
Right. Well, I'm going to hope like Row Beef and hope
it's a little
bit
they
better.
tried to say, oh, go on. They're trying to appeal to so many different people with this game. People that do the artwork, people that, the replay or whatever, and collecting cars, and people who online race, people who don't online race. So they're just trying to cater. And
well, hopefully
can't make everybody happy.
When you look at it like that, honestly, you got to look like it's not terrible for being so vast.
Right. I mean, it's not horrible. Definitely.
Which makes you think that
play it every week.
Yeah,
that's
the number one thing I play is GT7.
Yeah, because most people, once you finish the campaign, single player stuff, you're done.
Yeah.
What do you got to wait for every couple months? Maybe they give you a bit more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you need to focus on the thing that's going to continually bring you back, and is the online
sport.
The online with new tracks and new cars.
Daily D's and E's, please.
Just a 45-minute race.
Let's add
and then a new daily every day race.
Yep.
And make them dailies again, not weeklies.
One daily, one endurance of 40 to 45 minutes. And more tracks, more new cars, please.
Please.
Honestly, with me, I'm like, you don't even have to have new dailies rotating, but like have a daily for 3 or 4 days, or 3 days or whatever, but have longer races. The biggest problem I have with some of their races is, race B is 2 laps.
Yep.
On it's like 2 laps or 4 laps.
Yeah, it's short.
It's and sometimes a lot of times race B is the race.
It is. It's better than race C.
It's better than race C because race C they do some sort of stupid strategy. I'm sorry, PD. make it a tire and fuel race.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't make it either a tire race or a fuel race. Make it both. Make us think about what we're going to have to do.
Yeah.
You know, or have your fuel race or whatever, and then have us, like we want, an endurance race, something that's 45 minutes to an hour long.
Oh yeah.
Multiple pit stops, multiple, fuel strategy. Oh, by the way, the car we chose, great on fuel. Great. And by that I mean not great on fuel.
Yeah,
Not only, not only does it spin around in circles, but it also eats the fuel. Although it seemed to be pretty good on tires.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it seemed to be good on tires, even if you were spinning around in circles every time you hit the accelerator.
Jeez. That's gonna be a handful.
It always is. It always is.
Yeah. Yeah, because you're using street cars and trying to turn them into race cars, but just
well, manufacturers
2023
race.
is a new year. Let's see what happens in the next month or two. 3.
Well, next month, you heard Gran Turismo 7 is VR update will be at launch. So you will be able to do VR with Gran Turismo 7 at launch. They haven't said how
Offline
much.
or online.
I'm thinking they got some shit up their sleeve, and it's going to be able to go online. And if not at launch, hopefully shortly after. But after having the first
the way they operate, it will not be ready.
It better because I fucking announcement. I pre-ordered the bitch.
It'll be offline.
Been
Single player. It'll be a separate thing at first to make sure that all the bugs or glitches are out before they put it online for everyone.
Dude.
How much
exactly, Mike?
Information? How much information, or not information? How much is it going to draw on the processor? Is it going to make, or when you go live, how much is it going to destroy your bandwidth?
Hopefully not too much.
Like they already have server issues.
We're going to find out.
Exactly.
We're going to find out.
Have it, and
we'll do some
Sean's
testing.
going to find out.
We're going to do some testing.
I'll be the guinea pig.
Yeah, because at CES they announced it. Well, I'm hoping maybe ACC will then add it. F1 will then add it as an update, so you're able to do more than just Gran Turismo 7.
I think they will, but I think though they may let Gran Turismo be the guinea pig as well and see how what it entails and what kind of quality you can get out of it.
So stay tuned, everyone. Subscribe.
I think by 2025, I think the VR GT7 should be pretty good.
Right.
In 2023, I think there's going to be a lot of kinks and bugs.
Well, they better work them out.
I think VR within a few years will be the thing of everything.
Oh yeah.
I think so too.
Once one of them figures it out and has it run smooth, everybody's going to jump on.
Well, that's what I'm hoping too with the VR1 and Gran Turismo Sport. They've worked out a lot of that shit and kind of figured things out. If they can
get it to work and make it smooth, and people are going to use it, then it's going to become a necessity for everything coming out.
Yeah,
it's like once it's
going to take up less space. Mm-hmm. All you're going to need is your control, whatever, in a headset. You don't need your TV. Monitor or TV anymore and stuff like that in front of you.
Exactly.
So, you could do it in your bedroom on the shit. As we were talking earlier, wherever. Yeah,
it should be interesting.
In the next couple of years, it'll get really good, but I think in 2023 there'll still be some hiccups.
I was wondering what Coach Mike could offer on this week's races. Coach Mike. Coach Mike.
How's everybody going?
Yeah.
So I was just about to say there, Jim. Thanks for the intro. Speaking of shit, We're starting off this week's races with Daily A. Daily A is at Sardinia Road Track C, and Jim and I's favorite car, the Alpine A110.
You guys have a history with that car.
We've got a history with the death machine.
Yeah.
There's a car that can't decide what it wants to do. Oh, hey, I want to understeer. Nope, I don't want to understeer anymore. And it won't tell you if it's power or not power, under or oversteer. It's just going to do it. It's just going to do what it wants to. It just is like, yep, here I go. Good luck.
Yeah, and it'll do it differently every corner. Like you'll do the same corner every time the same way, but it'll react differently every time. It's
every time. Ridiculous. Go ahead. I dare you to do the same corner the same way. I dare you.
But that race is, at, like I said, Sardinia Road C, 6 laps with the sports soft tires. So it will give you a little traction for about 10 seconds.
Yeah, in a straight line, you'll have some traction, then you'll hit a corner and wreck.
Yeah, if you enjoy misery and frustration, that's the race from you. But if not, onto the good ones, or better ones, I guess. Good
race B?
Yeah, good is, we'll figure that out. Race B is Alsace Village Reverse in the Group 3 for 4 laps on the race mediums. So it could be
guess what? We got mediums.
All right. That's good.
4 laps,
it's only 4 laps. It should be 5, maybe 6,
qualifying
because
time.
it should be but depending on the times, because it could be a 2 minutes, which is still only 8-minute lap, 10-minute race kind of thing. It should be, probably 6 laps for that one.
Yeah. See. Yeah,
the downtime of the
6.
actual race will be longer than the actual race itself.
Yeah.
Again, 4 laps. It's like once you get started, like, oh, it's over.
Should be sub 2-minute laps. So yeah, 8 minutes. So loading time 10.
Load-in time 10. Race 8 minutes. Yeah, it's great. That's smart. Yeah. Why? PD. Why?
Yeah. Then
there's races every 20 minutes.
Yeah. Then there's the, I guess, highlight you could say of the week is Daily C. It's at Etopolis International with the Group 2 cars all available.
Yeah.
12 laps, 4 times tire. Yeah, 12 laps with 4 times tire, 2 times fuel, racing mediums and softs available and both required.
There you go. Mandatory pit.
So I have seen some of the footage of it so far, and it is 5, 6, 7 pit window.
Okay. Just depending on how good you are on the tires.
Yeah. What I saw as well is the 3 basics is the NSX, the GTR, and the Lexus.
Yeah. The newer old Lexus.
The newer one probably.
16. Oh, we can still use like the 08 one.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
All cars are available.
Okay. All right.
So you could even use the SLK if you wanted to.
Oh, all right. Got it. CLK. I think it is.
CLK. Yeah, the CLK, yeah. But yeah, so it could be an interesting one, but the dirty air is rough.
It is.
It is still pretty rough and it's tough to follow.
Yeah.
If you can get the clean air, which is why the pit window is 5, 6, 7, mediums to softs. It's all you're gonna see. It's weird because
the undercut or the overcut. That's the only thing you need clean air in this race.
Yeah, because one of those ones that's like, if you're stuck in traffic, your tires are gonna wear. It's gonna be a rougher race and whatnot because of dirty air. But if you undercut, you're gonna wear more tires, but less at the same time because you're in clean air. Like it's one of those things that if you do it right, there's a lot of possibilities for strategy on that. You could get quite a few.
You're going to have to outbrake people, but yeah, it's either the undercut or the overcut.
Yeah, and if you get, you do it right, you're going to gain quite a few positions in the pit stop alone, which is, I kind of like those kind of races where there is a bit of strategy there.
I think it'll be fun tomorrow.
No, that's going to
I
be
do.
a
I think it'll be fun.
good
I think it's
race.
gonna be a good one.
I like
do.
that track,
Well,
and I love
yeah,
those cars.
Dirty air.
Yep.
That's the only thing. It's
Dirty
just
air.
you better have a good qualifying time.
Yep.
Got to be patient. Guys are gonna dive bomb on you and try to
I
outbrake
do.
you.
It's going to be one of those races, but I do give PD some props. That's 2 in a row.
I like it.
With a little bit of strategy with some different, like even the Bathurst there. There was some alternate strategies like pit times to get the clean air, to get out front on the undercut, to not have to be in traffic going over the mountain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Things like that. Now they're doing the same thing with this. It's going to be, okay, the dirty air is a bitch. Do I wait? Everybody's pitting. I'm going to stay out. Do I, you know what I mean? Like there is a bit of options there. In the pit lane,
Be
watch
careful.
the pit lane.
Oh yeah, got to get out. The boot.
You got to get getting into that.
It's getting into it. You got to be
You're gonna
careful.
get that 3 seconds,
you gotta-
and you're gonna hit the wall, so you're gonna be 4.5 seconds coming
It's
out.
really tight, really tight.
Very tight. Sure.
Yeah.
It's
But yeah.
Yep, you gotta be super careful. I'm excited though.
No,
So
yeah, I
here
am too.
Here I am yawning. I'm like, guys,
Yeah,
no, I'm very excited about these races. It'll be a blast.
that one should be a good one.
And we do, and we also have this week. We have some World Series exhibition.
Oh yeah. Where's
exhibition.
manufacturers at?
Yeah, where is it at? I gotta look.
Because it's Group 3, if I remember rightly.
Yeah, it is Group 3.
Hold on. Let's see if I can
find it.
I know the last nations this week is the Red Bull at Road Atlanta.
Yeah, I might participate in that. I just didn't participate in Saturday's race because it was going to turn into the race of frustration.
Yeah.
No matter that, there was no SR or DR drop, but it was just going to turn
until later. I would have done it.
If I had a manual handbrake.
Oh, that'd be so awesome.
Oh yeah.
That's really the only way to do that race. Is you need that handbrake.
You have to have one. Yes.
If I had one, it would be you can power slide much easier.
Ooh, it's at Auto Topless, Group 3. Auto Topless.
Yeah.
Required tires, hard and mediums. 16 laps. Yeah, I mean, round 2 was fun.
It's the GTR.
Yeah,
it's the GTR.
Yeah.
Yep. I think the Lexus might do pretty good there. The Lexus did mighty well in the damn round 2.
Did.
Ended up 4th. Started 9th.
Yeah. I'll try I will try well, I got screwed in my races.
Yeah, you did.
That absolutely screwed in my races. I can tell you that if the Merc handles at a topless like it did at Deep Forest, it's going to be a long one.
Yeah.
The Aston should be a long
one.
I'm with the Aston there, so it's going to be a little rough there too because it's a little slippery.
Oh yeah, going through the corners.
Yep.
If it's anything like T4 as well, it's going to be a bit of a handful and a bit of a pain in the ass. But I'm still going to do it. I'm going to look forward to it as much as I can.
Yep, same.
Yeah.
I'll be in the Lexus. Todd, that M6 should do really well.
Team practice like we normally do.
Yeah, we definitely will be practicing like a team, like we always do.
Yep.
Good team does.
Exactly.
Yeah. Get together and have a good team practice and
communicate.
How many exactly like how many different manufacturers were all different driving to test out and giving all the feedback to each other,
Yep.
That's what teams do. They get together and everybody chooses a different manufacturer so you can figure out what's going to be the best for you.
Yep. Because it is the off season, so you got to do this little bit of research.
Share the info.
Testing.
Yep.
Team testing.
Share the info. Communicate. Talk.
Well, you do the team testing and you communicate a lot about what's going on with with what's happening with the cars. You know, it's just a smart thing to do. You know, it's
Vernacular.
I think that you're just gonna keep Todd's just gonna keep throwing out words. I think now I can't speak for other teams. Like I don't know what PSRT does or any of the other teams, but because they're so big, I mean, I'm sure that it's easy to get a few guys together and do some practice.
Yep.
But how often do they do it? And how, I wouldn't say that our team practices are super rigid, but I'm sure that they probably communicate with each other and let each other know, hey, this is when we're going to be having practice. And there's probably enough of them that are practicing together most of the time.
Yep.
That the communication is probably there.
Yeah.
It's just what you need. Everybody needs to know sort of what's happening so they can plan what they need to do.
Communicate.
Well, that's the thing. It's like look at us. So like how many we were not a big team necessarily by any means, and we still have our chats. We still have our Discord. Like we don't really need a Discord for us, but we have one. You know what I mean? So we can always post all our information back and forth. We have our, YouTube channels. We have our fucking, party chat. Like we have a lot more than we need to for our size, but we do it because it gets all the information all the time. You know what I mean? What if somebody's not on? You know what I mean? If someone's
exactly.
Not on, they can go look at Discord and be like, oh, here's the information on this because I missed this.
Right. And it's like, Jermaine, the only real way to keep in touch with him is through Discord. Although I guess I could probably do it on Instagram too, but it's usually through Discord that we communicate with him on. But it's like, when he was having issues with the storms back in Jamaica, it was the communication that we had and what was going on there. Yeah, and when his pedals went out, yep. Or, when you were having... Yeah. Oh, yeah. He had serious issues with his hands. So, trying to give information on how to deal with that and what you need to do. I mean, when you were going through the thing with your pops and all that, and dealing with you and dealing with you. That sounds horrible. Communicating with you on what you were
shit, Todd.
Yeah, dealing with all that, but still being able to keep in contact with you and seeing what was happening and anything you needed. That's, I think we do as a team. We do a pretty good job of that.
And more like a family
together. Everybody accomplishes more.
Like, team. Cliche as it might seem, is we treat each other like family and friends in that way. Like to talk to each other and have issues, have conversations. I mean, people might think, oh, it's just who cares? It's an online, whatever. It's just people, and that's the thing, though. It's people.
Well, I mean? and I think
it's not just like typing on a computer screen or talking randomly in chat rooms and stuff. We're all people, like with direct context, like with each other. So, it's not just random people on the internet, kind of thing.
Well, yeah, and it's like, we're having, it's like I was talking with Jermaine about, what the sort of hidden gems of Jamaica are, like, let's say Rob and I, for some reason, we get priced out of going to Europe because right now air travel is just stupid expensive.
Yeah.
So, geez, you taking the trash out right now, Mike?
Yep.
Checking. I want to eat chicken.
Wait. Were you grinding coffee beans? That's what it seemed like too.
Some coffee beans, all right. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah, but it's like talk with Jermaine and go, hey, what are sort of the hidden gems of Jamaica, just in case we can't go to Europe, and he's like, oh, just shoot me a message and I'll talk to you about it. It's or like this, like trying to figure out maybe getting Todd, are you down here to the? I don't know if I want to go to the Oregon Trail Rally now that Ken isn't going to be there.
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that. That would have been really cool, and getting us all out here and seeing if we could somehow get, like, since we've got a podcast now, trick them into giving us media passes.
Yes.
You know, that would have been awesome. You know, just friends doing shit together and figuring stuff out.
Yep.
You know, but it all takes communication. You know, but it all takes communication too.
Always meet up and go to Laguna or something like that.
Oh,
that would be absolutely amazing.
That would be. That's a dream.
That would be incredible.
I mean, Indy is Memorial Day weekend every year. Indy is Memorial Day.
Yeah, but so do you have a place to stay in Indy that's not going to cost 3 times what it usually should?
No, but I mean, you could stay a half hour, 45 minutes outside. It's all country, and then you just drive in, or you bite the bullet and you pay the astronomical prices because it's Memorial Day weekend too. It's Indy,
right?
So, but I mean, I'm just saying that's always every, June, and that's 100,000+ people, and
I want to go to Texas too. I want to go to Austin.
I'm glad you know how much I love crowds, Todd.
Speaking of,
Indy would be insane.
I would just like to say, speaking of like a classic American racing stuff,
like the Derby, you got to do it.
Yeah, the rumor mill is rumbling very steadily lately with the American invasion happening to F1.
Ooh.
Dude, possible Andretti Cadillac?
Exactly. The American invasion.
Oh, Toto Wolff is not happy about it.
No, he is not, because he knows what's going to happen. He knows
they're going to dominate.
Oh yeah.
Toto Wolff is not happy. Christian Horner is a little less vocal, but Toto Wolff is not open to it.
No.
Yeah.
So they've already basically partnered up, and then the FIA has also come out and said that they are very much now in the hunts for more teams.
Ooh.
I think they've got.
Which I think
they want to do 12 teams instead of 10.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And I think that like Haas being the first one coming in like that, and realizing that like the American market has a lot of money in it, and investment opportunity as well. Like, look at the racetracks they're putting in. I mean, they're adding to the American races now.
Motorsports is getting more popular here. I think more and more people are catching on to it. Exactly. In Europe, it's always been huge, and Asia and everything, but I think in North America, it's gaining ground.
I think, as crazy as this may sound, I think people are more willing to come to the United States than go to other places.
Yeah.
Because you come to the United States and you go to a place like Austin, awesome city, or Miami, which is just a huge tourist destination as it is, or Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
Hello. Right. Vegas is so massive.
Spend all your money.
Do you want me to?
The guy can accommodate. It has all the hotels, the gambling. It's just, another weekend for, that town to make for hundreds of millions of dollars.
It's also more affordable in the big scheme of things when you look at other countries. Like, how much do you think it's going to cost you to go to fucking Abu Dhabi?
Oof.
God. Shit like that. How much do you think it's going to cost you for a weekend in Monaco?
Right.
Well,
that's why again, F1, even to be a fan, you got to be rich. I mean, you can get the nosebleeds, but if you want to, anything good, you're going to pay a fucking arm and a leg to go to an F1 event.
Well, and here's the biggest issue I have with F1 events. They need to stop allowing places like StubHub to sell their tickets.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's every sporting event, though.
Yeah, this is the issue I have is there's the $100 ticket that you can buy. There's the $100 ticket that you can buy from Formula One, but you can never get it because
the
it's
ticket
bought by
broker gets it.
and then triples the price of it, and that $100 ticket suddenly becomes a $300 ticket.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I think that more and more events need to stop that from happening, because what did we call that in the past? Scalping.
Yep.
It's legalized scalping now.
You know, it's you're scalping tickets, and I'm surprised that FIA and Formula One I'm surprised FIA and Formula One hasn't stomped it out, because of the amount of money that those companies are making and basically stealing from Formula One. It's just frustrating. It's frustrating because I would love to go to Austin, but I'm not paying $300 for a ticket to go to Austin, as well as traveling out there. And now, since I will I won't say never, I won't use Southwest again until they get their stuff together. I'm not going to, you're not going to catch me flying Southwest, so you're going to have to fly a more expensive carrier to get there. Then you have to rent a car.
You're talking $1,000 to $1,500 weekend. With rental, restaurant, food, souvenirs. The fly, all that shit, Ubering, whatever you're doing. It's you're in for $1,000 to $1,500.
Yep. So
how much you want to drink and how many restaurants you want to hit.
It's a 2-week vacation in 1 weekend.
And it is, yeah. And you're hitting it hard, and when you get back, you need a vacation.
Well, no,
because you're so wiped out from.
Think of the cost it takes for a weekend to do something like that, and then as opposed to a 2-week all-inclusive trip somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean it's a 2-week trip in 1 weekend to go to a major race, kind of thing in a way, So
you want to fly in Wednesday night or Thursday.
Yep.
Get there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then try to fly out Sunday night and shit.
Yeah, 3 days of hotels and tickets and everything else. Yeah, it's a fucking...
Yeah, and get a late flight Sunday night. And
I'd still do it, though.
Oh, yeah. If I had the money, I'd still do it, definitely. I mean, looking at...
I do. I don't know if I...
Dude, general admission off Austin tickets for the Austin Grand Prix, $550 just for Sunday.
General.
Yep.
Just to walk in.
Yeah.
Just to walk in. There you go.
$498 is cheaper. Turn 9 is $630.
It's going to cost you...
Turn 19, $723.
It's over $500 to fly. So right there, you're over $1,000. Hotel for the weekend's going to cost you $500.
$300 to $500 a night.
$2,000. Yeah, you're probably $2,000.
Yeah.
You haven't even eaten yet.
Yeah, right.
Well, but by the time you fly there and fly back, you probably spent $2,000.
Yeah, fly there,
3 days.
Fly back, hotel and tickets.
You're spending $700 a day.
And you haven't even eaten anything yet. And I mean, you got to figure another fucking $500 in food just to get by, kind of in a way when you're eating out and about. I meet my friends, have a couple drinks. Yeah, it's a huge expense. You got to be rich.
You do. You do. Anything. Again, going to NFL football game. I mean, some cities it's cheap you can get, but to go to a fucking Bears game, get down there, fucking park and shit. Oof. Some of the parking's like $50 fucking bucks.
Holy
you want to tailgate or then try buying food down there. It's expensive. And beers are, it's gonna cost you a couple $100. So a guy trying to bring his kids and shit and wife, it's a fucking $1,000 weekend or $1,000 day just to go to a goddamn football game.
Whew.
There's
too much.
It is.
Oh yeah, no. You want to go and watch the San Jose 49ers because they're in San Jose. They're not in San Francisco anymore. You want to go to the San Jose. You want to go to the San Jose 49ers.
Game's going to cost you. Again, taking a family.
It's going to probably be $60 to $100 to park. Not a joke.
Yeah, depending on where you want and shit. Yep.
Depending on and then food. Well, since it's the Bay Area, it's going to not be inexpensive. We'll put it that way. It's not going to be
Just
inexpensive.
any arena, food is expensive as fuck. Beer's expensive.
$10 a beer.
Pop. Yeah.
I
easy.
I worked at
Might be 12 to 15.
Wow. We're about 10.
I worked at an arena in food and beverage warehouse manager, and the cost and the markup and everything it's insane.
Oh, the profit margin is ridiculous.
Oh my God, is it ever
Craft beer that they're selling for $13, half of it's foam.
Yeah.
Fucking, they're in a 10-cent cup. Here you go, and it's just fucking a cash cow.
It is. It's like a hockey game, just a normal minor league hockey.
Oh fuck yeah!
Was bringing in fucking $60,000 to $70,000 in revenue.
That's all where all the money comes from. Is all the revenue from fucking concessions.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's just the cheese and nachos that cost 50 cents, so they're charging you $7.50.
They're shitty burgers
that don't even.
Well,
fucking have any flavor.
It's amazing. It's amazing alone the arena. It's just
arena food has gotten better though.
It's a little minor league hockey game, and there's 10,000 fans maybe at most. And that'd be a really big game.
Oh, dude, high school football in Texas, Florida, you'll get 10,000-15,000 people every weekend for high school football.
Insane.
Yeah, I know. And it's just
they have little stadiums there. And you're like,
imagine that when you step that up to I know I'm just saying that the revenue off just a smaller arena with just minor league and the fans and the amount of money they make off of that, and then you put that up to an upstage pro size, kind of thing. Or even like you said, even in the States,
most stadiums are 80,000. NFL stadiums are 80,000.
Even some of the college and high school are huge. You know what I mean?
Some colleges are 100 plus.
Imagine Michigan, the money Ohio. I gotta think these. I gotta buy myself a stadium.
Right.
Well, no, the taxpayers pay for it.
Oh,
so
that's true.
Again, the Bears, they're in the works of moving to Arlington Heights, which is right next to where I grew up. But yeah, the taxpayers of Illinois and Cook County and Arlington Heights are going to fucking flip most of the bill for this $5 billion stadium.
Damn.
It'll probably cost them, $4, and it'll cost whatever the league, a couple $100 million, and the Bears a couple $100 million. But the rest will all come from some investors and taxpayers.
Yep, that's what happened with the new Kings
F1,
arena.
All the F1, all F1, all the new tracks, taxpayers
paid for
like
yep.
that. Bernie Ecclestone, dude, he swindled everybody, and his daughters are billionaires and shit. And I want a new track in your town. You're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna put my name and take all the money, and but you're gonna pay for it if you want F1 here.
Absolutely.
Talk about the arenas and stuff like that. The taxpayers paying for it. They do that and then they move them and they build a new one. They do that. Those things the money never comes back.
The Titans in Tennessee, they just built a stadium 20 years ago. It's still good and everything. The city hasn't outgrown it or anything. They already want a fucking new fucking stadium.
Jesus.
Because these new monster stadiums are $1 billion+ to build.
Look at
the companies are going to make huge bucks, and everybody is. It's big business everywhere.
Olympic
and I have. Well, Olympic venues. That's the biggest ripoff ever.
Yeah,
no one ever makes money at the Olympics.
One-time use basically, and then they kind of just fill it. Yeah. They fill it with something just to kind of have it used. It's never really making anything.
Or they condemn it. Yeah, but they'll build these fucking stadiums just for certain events, and they're never
the ones in
again.
Brazil are like a wasteland, aren't they?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
they are.
Yeah.
Most in those countries, they are.
Most of them are. If you like the what is it? The Athens Olympic complex is a fucking ghost land or a ghost land. Look at it's funny because Sochi, luckily they have the Formula One
track.
the Formula One track there, because otherwise it would just be a giant park.
I think Park
You
City,
know?
Utah was nothing until the Olympics got there. And then people were like, oh shit, this is beautiful. And then started fucking moving there and shit. Now it's all big money. You got to be rich as fuck to, but I don't.
Very rare does it actually turn
a place around. In America, it will.
Squaw Valley.
In rural countries, it won't.
Yeah, Squaw Valley is one of those places too. Squaw Valley is in the middle of nowhere. And people pay millions of dollars to own houses at Squaw.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But I mean,
we got anything else?
I don't really have much. Yeah. I think.
Try to hit other people.
Let's see. There was a sneak peek of the Gran Turismo movie. Look that up on the YouTubes.
Oh yes.
It actually looks like it might be pretty good.
I'm not sure if everybody's seen it yet. Obviously, Sean said his reaction to his. Does it not look like did you see the camera footage? It looks like the replay.
Oh yeah. I get what you're saying.
The way that the movie's filmed, it looks like the in-game, like the game's actual replay angles, the way it goes around corners and follows it, the little drone cam kind of thing. Like they've done it really, very much mimics from what the little footage, anyways, mimics the replay of the actual game. So it actually looks like it could be really cool, and possibly if they do the storyline and don't cheese out, make it really corny or anything like that, it could be one of the better.
I hope so. I hope
so.
So. It looks cool.
I'm waiting to be disappointed, but I'm hoping that it's cool.
I'm hoping it's decent.
If it's half decent, it's good, but it really does, especially because it hasn't been a good one for a while, and new technology and everything else. This could be one of the best race game movies ever, up to this date.
I'll wait for for streaming, but
we'll
absolutely.
See.
Won't pay for theaters.
No. Absolutely.
Looks pretty dope, though.
All right.
Is that
I don't think we have much more. No. Oh, yeah. That's right. There is something that came through on NASCAR.
What?
Here we go.
Yeah, something that... All right. And they want bigger trophies. That's all we have on NASCAR.
We're out.
I want bigger trophy.
Yeah, bigger trophies. Ones. That's all. That's all. All right, y'all. You have a wonderful week of racing.
Yep.
Check us out in
general. Check us out on all our social medias.
Yep.
The YouTubes.
Hit us up on
tonight.
Hey, remember that's PDX _ Jimbo _ Racer on the YouTubes.
YouTube's Monday night dailies.
Monday night. Check us out tonight.
And if you get us all subscribed, subscribe to us on the YouTube, because not only do you get our usual, Monday night streams and our
random. You get a Modern Warfare thrown in.
Oh yeah, you guys were thrown down today.
ACC.
Ooh,
yep, happened this week. This week.
Maybe some Red Dawn will be coming back in a little bit. You never know. Maybe get a little Red Dawn.
Right. I need to do an F1 update because I got fired.
So hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell.
That's right.
Because
and then you're going to want to subscribe to this show, because here in a couple weeks, Grove Street Racing's going to be on with us. That's a big deal.
Can't wait for that.
One of those grinders on the YouTube.
That'll be a good one.
I know I'll be one.
Loves that GT. So
thank God for grinders sometimes.
Right. Jim loves that grinder.
See you next week.
All right, guys. We will see you next week.
Have a good week.